Hi, Kevin Coupe here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. So one of the byproducts of the whole coronavirus outbreak, epidemic, pandemic, I'm not sure what it is at this point, is the fact that it has provided an opportunity for retailers to reach out and talk to their customers. Not just retailers, all sorts of businesses, right? Those of us who spend a lot of time on airplanes know that we've been hearing a lot from the Uniteds, the Americans, the Deltas of the world, kind of informing us about their policies, change fees, their initiatives, things like that. Now listen, there have been times that a lot of us maybe have not been all that happy with what they were suggesting and what they were proposing. But I've found with time, they're being more nimble, they're being more flexible, they're being more responsive and accommodating, probably because they have no choice. As the situation gets worse, they have no choice but to respond in a way that is going to be customer friendly, or at least as customer friendly as they can be without losing their shirts more than they're going to lose them already. It's been interesting. I don't know about you, but I've been hearing a lot from some of the online booking sites, the Expedias of the world. I don't know how many bookings planned with them. I have nothing scheduled at this point, but I'm hearing from them again. That's because I think they see communication is a good thing. Even if I don't have anything with them now, maybe I'm going to use them next week. They want me to know what the situation is. Again, communication is a good thing. One thing that has surprised me is I haven't heard a word from Airbnb, and we do have a booking with them, but I haven't heard a thing, and that surprises me a little bit. That's not good customer service. Radio silence in a situation like this is not a good thing. I even got an email the other day from Nordstrom talking a little bit about, their cleaning policies and their employee policies, and just sort of letting me know what's going on, that they're doing their best to keep their store safe. And also, quite frankly, reminding me that, listen, if I don't want to go to the store, they have a website. And I don't begrudge them a little sales pitch that way. That's, if they want to reach out and talk to me, that's fine. They get to make a little sale as well. One thing that has really surprised me is I don't think I have gotten so much as a text message or an email from one food retailer with which I do business as a customer, okay? I haven't heard anything. And I'm on a lot of email lists from around the country because I go to a lot of different stores. I haven't gotten so much as an email or a text message sort of saying, hey, here's what we're doing to guarantee the safety of the food supply. This is what we're doing to make sure that our employees are safe. This is what we're doing to make sure that our customers are safe. And I just don't understand that, right? I mean, supermarkets are the stores that people go to the most frequently. So they're prime candidates to kind of reach out and become part of the community and serve a real purpose in terms of talking to their customers. And I haven't heard a thing. At some point, some of these retailers are going to have to say, gee, I wonder why our customers went elsewhere. Well, they really don't get a chance to ask that question because they haven't taken advantage of the moment in a positive way to be community focused. One of the best emails I got was actually from Tom Douglas, the Seattle restaurateur, and God, I feel bad for him, right? Seattle's right in the middle of the maelstrom, right? It's like a ghost town at this point from everything I'm seeing on television. And I'm a big Tom Douglas fan, right? I've written a lot about his restaurants, and I've written a lot about Morgan, who's the best bartender on the planet, works at Edda's, just north of the Pike Place Market. If you're ever in Seattle, I'm going to tell you right now, go to Edda's, go to the bar after 5 o'clock, ask for Morgan, tell him Kevin sent you. But anyway, so Tom Douglas sent out this absolutely terrific email. And basically what he talked about is, he talked first about the city. And he said, listen, we are a strong, resilient city, but this crisis is going to take every one of us to stay vigilant for our neighbors and to care for the underserved, right? So he's, again, part of the community. Douglas talked about some of the safety protocols in place at his establishments and talked about the fact that his restaurants have dramatically cut back on hours. There's just not that many people in Seattle right now who are going out to eat and drink, so they've cut back their hours. Then he wrote something kind of cool. He wrote, if you're working from home or unable to go out and dine, I'm going to start a simple video cooking series next week from our Hot Stove Society cooking school. These videos will offer easy, quick, one-pot meal suggestions utilizing a few fun recipes with items that you might already have in your pantry. Gee, you think some food retailers could have done something like that? This is so great because it establishes the fact that Tom Douglas and his restaurants are part of the community, and they want to create a sense of community that envelops both their customers and their employees. The coronavirus outbreak is creating enormous challenges economically, culturally. People are going to suffer, companies are going to suffer, but there's no excuse for not kind of building on the foundation of community that a good retailer, that a good business has already created. Of course, if you haven't created that foundation, it's probably too late. you have a malady and it has nothing to do with the coronavirus. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.